There it is. That is a pile of stuff, so have fun.
The final results. It's been so long since I've worn lashes. I feel like my eyes look like crazy. Hey everyone, it's Victoria. Welcome to today's video. It's going to be an extra special fun one. I recently watched Soph Does Life. She posted a video of her boyfriend picks her makeup, and that reminded me of when this trend was huge. There were so many people posting videos of their like boyfriend or their husband or whoever picking their makeup, and I thought that just sounded like so much fun. So I asked you guys on Instagram. Just a reminder, this video was filmed a little while back. If you haven't seen this video yet, definitely recommend you go and watch it. It kind of explains where I've been, although this one explains a lot of where I've been. But anyways, hope you enjoy this regardless. I'm super excited to share this with you guys. I asked you guys, hey, like, would you like my husband Tony to try to pick my makeup? And it was an overwhelming amount of yeses. I thought that would be a fun video, so what do you think? Would that be a fun one? Should I try to convince him to see if he could pick out my makeup for me? He said he wasn't sure whether or not he was supposed to be serious or silly, so he did a mix of both. And you guys, he took this so seriously, which I think is so awesome, honestly. He looked through like almost every color. He was just very thorough when deciding which products to use. So stay tuned for this makeup look. It's definitely going to be interesting. Just a little disclaimer, I did video him picking stuff out, but I tried super hard to not influence anything. There was maybe once or twice that I accidentally gave him a look or like said something, which you guys will see. But most of the time I told him, you know what, just pick what you want to pick. I just was there to film. I will be inserting clips as we go of him picking out each product, and yeah. Last thing before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell as well. I post new videos weekly, so if you ring the bell, you'll be notified exactly when I post those. Let's get started. So really quick, I just need to pull my hair back and also go and wet my beauty blender. I didn't have him choose like what products I would apply my makeup with. You guys, that would have been like a whole nother situation. So we just did the makeup products, not like the utensils. So I'm just gonna use my regular tools for my regular products. I also made sure to shut the door, so that way when he gets home, I want it to be like a surprise so then we can see his reaction too. So first category that he chose was primer. I think he's home right now.
Hello.
Hi.
I have a gift for you.
What'd you give me?
Pumpkin pie.
Good timing, because I was just about to start filming, so I would have been like, no, don't open the door. I'm about to get started on this crazy look.
Did you drink something blue?
Blue?
Smile.
My lips look, or my teeth look blue?
Blue, yeah.
I've been drinking my mocktail.
Maybe the straw is coming off in your...
I don't...
Go look at your teeth in the mirror.
Blue teeth? Apparently my teeth look blue. Do my teeth look blue? I didn't think... Okay. Alright, let's watch the clip on him choosing primer.
Alright folks, you asked for it. The Tony Picks Victoria's Makeup video. Here it is. So, tables have turned. What is this, first of all? Ooh, I gotta choose
So
two.
there's these two, and then there's also these three. I feel like my voice sounds so weird.
Are these the same?
This is like a
Palladio.
cheaper dupe for that one.
Hourglass Veil Mineral.
I wish he would have chosen that one. I've been loving that one lately.
Timeless Smoothing Primer. You're playing smooth.
Glad he didn't choose that one, because that's like almost dried
Ripping
out.
and Firming Primer. We're gonna pick that one and Photo Finish.
Here's his two picks. So he picked the Cover FX Gripping Primer plus Firming, and then also the Smashbox Photo Finish. So I'm going to use this in the T-zone. This is like a super awesome pore filling one. You can use this all around the face too, but I like this just in the T-zone, and then this I like to use like on the outer perimeter, and then usually whatever's left I'll just tap on the middle of the face too. So we're going to do both of these. You guys are my mirror for part of this, because I don't actually have a mirror in front of me. And then this one is super ultra tacky, so you cannot mix this around too much. It just gets tacky so fast. So you just rub, tap, mostly tap. So I'm actually gonna skip ahead. I usually like to put on eye primer right after I do face primer, just so it's just all primed. So I'm gonna skip a few videos ahead, show him choosing the eye primer, and then we'll switch back to foundation.
This one, and this one?
Yep.
Let's do Elf. You can look like an elf. Santa's helper.
There's only 3 choices, so it wasn't a lot. This is the Putty Eye Primer. I love the like original putty primer from e.l.f. It works so good to blur in your pores. I haven't tried the mattified one, but I really want to pick that up. But I heard really good things about this one from Robert Welsh. If you guys haven't seen him yet, definitely do. He honestly super inspired me to not be afraid to show all my imperfections and pores and everything with you guys, because this is my real skin. He recommended this one, so I picked this up. This is kind of a dupe for the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. This is in the shade Rose. This is so nice. It's the perfect nude shade for me, and it helps cover up the veins like so good. Okay, so now we're looking at foundations.
Are you a 235 or a 310?
I don't
Sun
know.
beige or pure beige?
It was so hard not to tell him like which shade I am. That's why I was like, yeah, we'll find out. I was really trying super hard not to influence his choices.
Are they the same? Let's go with Tarte Amazonian Clay.
You guys want to guess what shade he picked? This is the shade I would use after I did a spray tan when I was just really tan. And obviously you can see right now I am so pale. So he picked the shade Tan Sand. This is such a dark shade with a super yellow undertone. I've learned recently that I'm more neutral leaning cool undertone, especially being more pale. My skin has a little bit more redness underneath it. Anyways, we're gonna put this on the face and it's definitely not gonna match. I'm gonna apply this first with a brush. This is so dark. Look at that. This is so bad. Oh my gosh, I am not a tan sand. How did I ever wear this before? I feel like I must have looked really orange. I feel like I match the pumpkin pie that he brought home. I don't even know if I'm gonna attempt to blend this. This is not. I should have worn a turtleneck is what I should have done. I'm gonna take a little bit with my beauty blender, just kind of taking whatever else I can get off of my hand. I am gonna blur it over really quick with the beauty blender. You ready to see what he said for concealer?
Like a magic wand. This is cheating. And now if I pick this, you've got 6 colors to choose from. That's like cheating. Let's pick the Fun Magic Fairy Wand one.
So the Fun Magic Fairy Wand one is Jeffree Star's Magic Concealer. This is in the shade C7. Let's see if we can give maybe a little bit of redemption to the face. I never usually go this heavy, but we have to make magic happen with this Magic Fairy Wand. I'm honestly not the biggest fan of this concealer. I have noticed that if you let it sit for too long, it will just kind of settle right where it's at, and it makes it really challenging to blend it out. I'm gonna see if we can maybe remedy this situation down here. So I'm gonna put a few dots. Okay, I don't feel like that's as bad anymore. That concealer helped brighten that up so much. We're gonna move on next to powder. So we're gonna set the face and then we're going to move on to contour. So let's see what he did about powder.
Picking this one because I got it for Victoria for Christmas and it looks well used.
So we're gonna use the Laura Mercier. This is obviously an iconic like OG powder. I'm sure so many of you guys have it in your collection. So this is what we're going to use. I'm gonna just tap under the eye again really quick. I'm just gonna use the beauty blender to just really set it. I'm not gonna let it sit for too long because I don't necessarily want to bake. I'm especially gonna get the forehead because my wrinkles up there are crazy. Okay, I hope that is set good enough. I'm just gonna powder it off. So I have a brush, so I'm just gonna brush away any excess. Okay, let's see what we did next. What category? Oh, we did contour. That's right. Let's see what he did about contour.
Contour. I got a map, contour lines. Bonus points. Leave in the chat if you guys know what a contour line on a map is. More my area of expertise. Do I want to be mean or do I want to... We're gonna do a light contour on the left side.
What? What? Are you serious?
No, I wouldn't do that to you.
Face would look so wonky.
That's alright, you're not going out, right?
Probably not.
Not with these choices. So light contour and sculpt in this one.
Alright, so you have the Tartiste Pro Glow palette. This one is sculpt. It's definitely more of a lighter tone contour. In the Too Faced Cocoa Contour, he wanted me to use light contour. Let's just see how similar these are. So this is the Tarte one, and then this is the Too Faced one. They're actually way more different than I thought. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and just use the Tartiste Pro Glow. I'm gonna do a little on the jawline. And And then for this palette, I'm gonna take the other end of this brush. That's gonna just be for my nose. And I just realized that I didn't plug my mic back in. So let me make sure that this is recording with sound. Okay, thankfully, I'm pretty sure it was recording with sound, so I feel like we're safe. I do want to take my beauty blender really quick though and just kind of go over this contour on my cheekbones because I feel like that's just a little extra. Just wait till you see what he did for eyes, you guys. Oh my goodness. We're gonna move to bronzer really quick. I just got that yesterday.
Oh, might be a fun thing for you to figure out how to use that. This is a physician's formula. Two of those bad boys. There you go.
Okay, 2 bronzers it is. He did say that I could use these any way I wanted those, so he chose the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, which is just like an iconic staple. I wish I wouldn't have said that I just bought this because I really didn't want to influence what he chose, but he also chose the Hoola Lite from Benefit. We're gonna use this one as like our bronzer because I really don't want to bronze up the face too much more, so I'm gonna just use this one. And then I'll tell you in a second what we're gonna use for the other one. What I want to do with the butter bronzer is I'm actually going to use this as eyeshadow. I'm going to take a little bit on the same brush that we did the contour with the light contour, but I did brush it off so that way there wasn't that product still majorly on there. Really quick before we do that, I'm going to take some of the Laura Mercier and just set that really quick because it was just kind of creasing a bit. Now we're going to take butter bronzer and I'm going to just use that as like a crease shade. Moving on to our next step, which I believe is blush.
Okay, narrowing things down here. Swirly ones are pretty cool.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I am cracking up. I was filming this earlier and I had to send it to my sister. This face that I make, I did this little like face like that. And I thought when I was filming this that it was like kind of cute. Look at this face, you guys. You can't help but laugh at yourself sometimes at these faces that you don't even know you're doing, and it just looks so funny. So I hope you guys laugh with me. I purposefully left that in the video because it just made me laugh so much.
This one looks more strawberry-ish to me. I like strawberries.
Fun fact, his favorite ice cream is strawberry. I think that's why he picked this, because strawberry ice cream. So this is the Hourglass Ambient Light Blush in Diffused Heat. This is actually one of my personal favorites. I got it in a BoxyCharm. Otherwise I wouldn't have purchased it because it's so expensive, but I love it. The color is so pretty. I'm thankful that he picked things that are like colors, you know? What's next? Let's see what's next.
I got you this for Christmas, I believe, too.
I think so.
This is all for eyebrows? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my choice.
I did separate like the gels because I was hoping that he would choose like a pencil and a gel. But I guess I didn't say it right because he just picked one product, you guys. And it's like my least favorite brow product. This is the Palladio Brow Gel. Usually I'll do like a pencil first and then, you know, put the clear gel on top of it. The brush will kind of pick up product, so that kind of tinted the clear to be a little bit more of like a really light brown. Anyways, this is definitely not one of my favorite products. I do really enjoy the brand Palladio. Love their powder. The powder is so good. It's literally going to do like basically nothing to my brows. Wait till you see what he chooses for eyeshadow. It is just it cracked me up. I was like, okay. So I first showed him the James Charles palette because I keep that in a different drawer.
Looks like the watercolors you used in elementary school. That's exactly what that looks like. A little water and a brush.
Bob Ross moment.
Yeah, paint some happy little trees over here. Yep, not that one.
Oh, okay.
Do some Matte Poet.
That one. Got it.
There you go.
That's all?
This is eyeshadow. Don't you only use one?
I guess.
You look so terrified. What color did I pick? Poet. Yeah, we'll use this bottom right one here too.
Okay.
It's pretty close.
One shade, and I just was like, just one. And then he finally picked a second shade, but then he goes, yeah, those are pretty similar. Oh my gosh. That's why I put the brown in the crease from the butter bronzer, and why I thought, hey, the blush might come in handy later. I've already been thinking about this and I kind of have a plan. This is the Moroccan Spice palette. So he chose the shade Spice Trip. I'm gonna take a fluffier blending brush. I'm just gonna get it on the tip though, and that's gonna go in our crease. I'm gonna zoom you in for this. So we already did the base, and then we did translucent powder. We did the butter bronzer in the crease, and so now we're doing Spice Trip in the crease as well. I took the brush that we used for the bronzer and I just went in and kind of smoothed out the top right there. So now I'm going to go in with the Tati shade. This is the matte shade of Poet, this one right here. I'm taking a little blending brush and we're going to do this just on the outer corner. So I'm going to just tap it in to start and then blend it out. I'm going to work this up the eye a little bit and then we'll go across the crease as well. Back in with the Fenty brush so we can blend all of that out. Is it just me or do I look super orange again all of a sudden? I think the camera just changed. Like, this is really bad. That's super, super orange. Okay, that's better. So I think that's good for those two colors. Then what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take my finger and go into the blush. We're just going to put a little bit on to brighten up the inner corner. Blend over that a little bit. Okie doke, last step for eyeshadow. I'm gonna take this little stubby brush and I'm gonna go in with the Fenty shade, and that's what we're gonna have under our eye. Okay, well that is eyes done. Ooh, except for I asked him whether or not we should use eyeliner. Before I grab this next one, do you want me to wear eyeliner or not?
For the sake of the video, why not?
Okay. He said yes, obviously, as you guys just saw, and you'll never guess which shade he chose. I feel like this look isn't going all too bad, except for, of course, my foundation being too dark. Everything else seems to be working out, and of course, no brows, but he chose blue. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do this off camera really quick, but this is not a very good liner. It actually dries out really quickly. It's kind of hard to put on. So that's especially why I'm gonna do it off camera. That, and I don't have a mirror in front of me, so it'd be too challenging. But I'll be back in a second with my blue eyeliner. Okay, I changed the brightness just like a yay bit because I realized it was just slightly too light. Let's see what he picked for the setting spray so then we can put on mascara. You can also...
That's cool. Skindinavia. That's a good name. I like that. I think that sounds fun.
That's the one. Okay, this is like my most heavy duty setting spray.
Okay, mascara. That one's new in the box. A good excuse to try it with all this fancy makeup.
This is the Kush waterproof mascara. We are going to test this out today, I guess.
Let's pick two similar colors here. Like
Color
ColourPop. Wow, I'm picking that. That's really close.
Here's the two he picked. This is the Bite Beauty Lip Matte Crayon in the shade Glace. And then he also picked the ColourPop Lippy Stick in the shade Oh Snap. Honestly, I'm so impressed he color coordinated the eyeshadows to these so good. This one I'm gonna use more of as like a lip liner, I think, if I can. Oh, I thought this was sharper than it is. And then this one I'm gonna use like all over the lips. Should I wear lashes or no lashes?
Of course.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
I seriously can't believe it. He's not normally big into when I wear lashes, and these ones especially. These ones are like the biggest lashes that I have. Okay, here's the ones he chose. These are the Kiss Lash Couture in the style Gala. I'm gonna go put these on really quick and come back. Okay, are you ready? The final results. It's been so long since I've worn lashes. I feel like my eyes look like crazy. Ta-da! What do you guys think? I actually think he did such a good job. Besides the foundation shade, the eyeshadow I actually feel like turned out pretty good. I feel like my lashes are tickling my eyebrows so much right now. But the end result turned out so good. The lipstick, I think this lipstick and eyeshadow combo, so good. It definitely gives more of like a sultry look, I feel like, with this black shirt especially. I feel like he did pretty good. Should we go show him and see what he thinks?
Wow, that's actually not bad. I like the blue. There, don't do your makeup like that every time.
Lashes are massive. They like take up half my eyeballs. This definitely was a really fun challenge. Let me know what you guys think of it. Let me know if you guys think of any other challenges or anything you'd like me to try. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell, of course, too. You can follow me on social medias, all those things, especially Instagram. If you want to be involved in a video where you pick my makeup, that's the place to be. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing super good. Thank you for joining me today and spending time with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Mwah.